Well, obviously we acknowledge the decision of the court. I think it's important we acknowledge not only the apology to Ms Lattouf, but also to our staff and our audience that, these were matters that I think the court found we didn't handle our processes well, and these are things that exist for a reason, and, we need to make sure that we act in the right way on all matters such as this going forward. Many millions of dollars have been spent that shouldn't have been spent. And for me, it's a shame that something that was effectively, management's decision has, had an impact on, the excellence of work that happens across the organisation.
Justice Rangier found that the decision by the then ABC Chief Content Officer Chris Oliver Taylor was made to appease, he said, pro-Israel lobbyists who would inevitably escalate, direct quote, complaints after a coordinated campaign to have Ms Lattouf taken off air. So how do you respond to that? What lessons will the ABC learn from this? Will he change those processes that you just
Well, I don't think there's any change that's needed. I think the process is clear. There is a defined separation between management, between the conduct of the organisation and external forces. And look, at the end of the day, the proof will be in the pudding about how we act on that basis going forward. Our obligations are to ensure fairness, impartiality in our reporting and our coverage. Our obligation is to do good work and to do the analysis that's required on any issue that's in discussion. Our obligation is to ensure we're not overly affected by external forces. The facts are, in this case, the judge found that they weren't followed. So the error goes in not following what's written down in paper and in principle.
Do you have a message for Ms Lattouf?
Yeah, I think, obviously, as we say in the statement, I regret the way that it was handled, and I regret the way that her employment at the ABC was handled. As I said, the judge found that we didn't follow our processes and procedures and acted improperly, and we have to acknowledge that decision and we have to move forward from that.